Ghana's parliament, which had been adjourned since March following a dispute between the speaker and the president over an anti-LGTB bill, reconvened on Friday and approved ministerial appointments and a World Bank loan. So, apparently, between the speaker of Ghana's parliament and the president, there has been issue. That's why their parliament has not seated since March. And apparently now they have convened and approved the ministerial appointments and the World Bank loan. So, Majority Leader Alexander Afenor-Akinse said in a statement that the urgent recall was in good faith to enable government to discharge its constitutional and democratic obligations to the people. Lawmakers in February unanimously passed one of Africa's most restrictive anti-LGTB bills, but President Nana Akufo-Addo has not yet signed it into law. His office said it will wait for the outcome of the two legal challenges to the bill before it passes to the president for assent. The delay sparked a backlash from supporters of the bill and has hobbled parliament procedures in Ghana, including the approval of ministerial nominations following a government reshuffle in February. So, apparently, the lawmakers in Ghana passed this, one of the most strictest bills in Africa against LGTB, because this is not an African culture. It is not an African thing. Yes, and earlier the people in the West stopped forcing their cultures on us. We have culture before they even arrived on our soil. Yes, and we know what our heritage is all about. So the earlier they stop trying to force, we are not forcing our culture on them. They should stop trying at all costs to force theirs on us. So that's one side. Ghana is not the only country. Most countries in Africa have equally signed this bill because it is not an African thing. Coming on the side of approving the loan, the question is, I hope at the end of the day, this loan they are taking now will not be like the ones they have taken in the past. That it will be taking them years to restructure to be able to meet up with the modules to pay these loans back. Because for some time now, Ghana has been restructuring its debts to be able to meet up, which it has not been easy. It has not been easy for an average Ghanaian, and the cedis not being stable has not equally helped the economy and has not equally helped an average Ghanaians in the street. So at the end of the day, I hope that this loan they are taking now is not going to be a one that these people that are giving them this money now will be the one that will be implementing the monetary policies in Ghana, because that has always been the issue. And whenever these people are the ones forcing their monetary policies on African countries, it has never worked out. Yes, because they will just sit in one office in God knows where. They are not even in touch with reality of what is happening in Africa or in these countries in Africa. They are just implementing policies because they want to get their money back, and they don't care. And sometimes they don't even want to compromise, no matter how these countries try to restructure. We have equally seen the same case in Zambia for 3 years, and the Zambia has been restructuring debts. So it's high time our African leaders should stop thinking of borrowing and start utilizing our natural resources to the fullest, so that these natural resources will be generating us far more than the monies we are borrowing now. And we don't need to be indebted to anybody with borrowing, because when we are utilizing our natural resources to the fullest, we will even have in excess that we don't need to go to any IMF or any World Bank or any other bank in the world or any entities to borrow money. Because the earlier we start utilizing our natural resources to the fullest, and it start generating us in excess even more than what we require to run our various countries and continents, we will keep borrowing. And as long as we keep borrowing from all these people, Africa can never utilize its potential to the fullest. Africa can never attain that level it needs to attain. So our leaders should do well in putting measures, policies that will help us in utilizing our natural resources to the fullest, so they will start generating us the funds we need to keep our continent and our various countries running without borrowing.